Morning by Julie Sharp, Part 8.
It's strangely quiet in the streets. There's that same quality of otherworldness that I've just remembered from childhood, when you're suddenly doing something at an odd time, and the context makes everything about it strange. The feeling you get when you come home very late or very early. There are a few guards about, but they don't bother us. They'd feared trouble over Passover. But 3 women on their way somewhere, walking with a sense of purpose, doesn't disturb them. We don't look like insurrectionists. When they'd brought that rebel Barabbas out, I'd thought I would look at him with hatred and think, that murderer instead of my son. What is this madness? Can't you see it's madness? But of course you could see nothing of the kind. He was rather a small man. He stood in the prison filth of days and looked at the sun as if he'd forgotten what it looked like. And a young woman ran to him, and she had a small child of about 5 with her. And they both clung to him and wept, and he did too. And there was suddenly no place for anger. The madness was in the killing, not in him. The tomb is being watched, we know that. We followed the body as the Sabbath fell, wanting to see him safe in his stone womb, his resting place, and we were told that there would be guards there. There's something ironic about the fear of these men who never believed in his power, being afraid of his dead body. Do they think he can hurt them from beyond death? Are they afraid that we'll storm his grave like a fortified city and take him home ourselves? Does Pilate suspect that the priests who so feared him might desecrate his body as they desecrated it before death, with their spitting and striking? Perhaps they think I might steal him away to Galilee, so he can lie by the lake he loves. Or that Peter and the others will steal him at night and say he's not dead, but has simply disappeared. Whatever Pilate's reason, it'll suit us that there are guards. Because even with 3 of us, I have my doubts about us moving the stone over the entrance, sturdy as we are. We're walking where we walked on that day, climbing that steep path. Golgotha, the place of the skull. Golgotha, place of warm blood shed and cold bone broken, and final breath. I catch my breath as we get to the summit. The garden is to the left. A peaceful place, it stretches to the west of the city. Every kind of green is there, and at this time of year there are yellow jonquils and crocuses, purple, gold, and white. There are other flowers, small ones, mountain cyclamen, tiny windswept things, their petals flying back as if blown by an invisible wind. Here we are. Here's the place. Here he is. The guards are nowhere, but the stone isn't in place. Are they inside? There's a fire still smouldering, and one man has left his cloak. It's as if they ran away at speed and carelessly. Absently, I hold my hands out to the thin orange flames and feel my hands recover warmth, though I scarcely knew they were cold. Mary is going down to the tomb. I step after her.